Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my Muñaños gamer and fellow Pokemon fans. This is Jesus from Jesus Gaming and Podcast. This past February 27 was officially the Pokemon Day for the year 2024. And with this, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo has some announcement that pretty much gave us more Pokemon and a busy 2024 and a busy 2025. Want to learn about everything that is announced for the Pokemon War? Let's go for it. Of course, we're starting out with the main game series, including Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. There's a new Terra Raid Battles update, which include Mighty Venusaur, Mighty Blastoise, and Mighty Charizard, with Mighty Venusaur already available by the time that you're seeing this video until on 28th of March. And afterwards, Mighty Blastoise and Mighty Charizard will follow. I want to call this intra collaboration because it's basically Pokemon collaborating with Pokemon. And we got the collaboration of Pokemon Go and the Pokemon Horizons, the series or the anime series, which will have the protagonists Liko and Roy available in the Pokemon Go snapshots, while Generation 9's Shark Cadet, Armarouge, and Ceruleche will make their Pokemon Go debuts. Pikachu dressed up as Captain Pikachu from the series, complete with his hat and his move, the Volt Tackle, will also appear during the event that will be running from March 5th to March 11th. Of course, the Pokemon apps or the mobile games, we got also some announcement. Pokemon Sleep will get Raikou in March, with fellow Generation 2 legendaries Entei and Suicune to follow later. For Pokemon Master EX and the celebration of the 4.5 years anniversary, they're going to be including Pokemon Champion Gita and her Glimora. Next up is Pokemon Cafe Remix. It's adding a new collectible Gimme Gold coins, and players will also be able to add one of the Generation 9 starters as part of their cafe staff. And finally, Pokemon Unite is getting some love from the Generation 9 too, as Pokemon Miraidon will be part of the staff or selectable Pokemons for battles. We got two main announcements that I want to spend the rest of the video talking about, and this include Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket and Pokemon Legends CA. Let's start with Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, which I think is kind of self-explanatory, is the mobile version of the Pokemon Trading Card Game, which the PC game was launched back in a beta in early 2022. Pokemon Company is touting that this game will feature immersive cards that will animate when touched and allow players to explore the worlds that are visualizing the cards. Also, players will be able to slide open a fresh pack of cards with 2 packs available per day for free. And this is basically trying to be appealing for budget gamers or gamers that feel that they shouldn't just be giving out money for a mobile game. I think that's a good strategy from the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. Talking about the cards, the quality of the digital card is intended to show off vibrant colors and stylish effects. And for battles, the game will have a new streamlined rules based on the existing battle system, so players can take part of quick battles and basically simulate the good old days of the late 90s and early 2000s when the Pokemon trading card game finally reached our part of the world. The game is being developed by a collaboration between the Pokemon Company, Creatures Inc., and the DINA, which also created the Pokemon Master EX. As I said, the Pokemon Trading Card Game will be available in both iPhone and Android devices and is planning a release this very year in 2024. And finally, the announcement that has the internet and Nintendo fans speculating about the future of the Nintendo Switch, mainly if this will mean that we are seeing the first Nintendo Switch 2 or the Nintendo Switch successors with Pokemon Legends CNA. And pretty much, this is kind of a retake of the Pokemon Legends series. And I will call it now as a series because this will be Game 2A and Game 2B. Because it appears that the games will be a separate environment and mutually exclusive with Pokemon Legends C and Pokemon Legends A. Differently from Arceus, which you were participating in the historical version of Sinnoh, you will be in the futuristic version of Limos City, city from Pokemon X and Y, and you will be taking part of a urban redevelopment plan for Limos City, which aims to create a vision of beautiful coexistence between people and Pokemon. and it appears that Mega Evolution will be back, which were introduced in the Generation 6 for Pokemon X and Y. Of course, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo didn't share much of the details, but some of the announcement and parts of the subtitle that could be read appears to have a 2025 release and talking too much in plural, which basically have the games to be considered one exclusive to another, with Pokemon Legends A and Legends C, and not just Pokemon Legends CA, but that remains to be seen. And also, being 2025 and the current rumors that Nintendo is actually holding the release of the Nintendo Switch successor instead of late 2024, pushing it back to March 2025, or I might call it the spring of 2025. Do Nintendo want to have as many units as possible be available and to avoid scalpers to ruin it for legit gamers? I think that the interest in the announcement of Pokemon Legends CNA has the internet running with a speculation and pretty much good, well-timed announcement. So let me know in the comments, are you really expecting that Pokemon Legends CNA are actually the first games officially for the next generation of Nintendo Switch, and also at the same time the last game of the Nintendo Switch original generation? What was your thought on the announcement about the Pokemon Day 2024? For more gaming content, remember to hit the subscribe, like, and the notification bell to be aware of every new content that I upload, including the gaming podcast that I run, and with new episodes every Wednesday. Without anything else, this is Jesus from Jesus Gaming and Podcast. Have a good one, health and success. Thank you very much for the opportunity.